I think it's safe to say that once you watch this video behind me, you're going to want to head straight to the water. This video was taken of a recent starfish snorkeling trip. We're going to talk all about starfish snorkeling this morning with my next guest. Tonya, thank you for being with me today.
Good morning, Jen. It's a pleasure. Thanks for having me.
All right, could you tell our viewers a little bit about starfish snorkeling?
Starfish Snorkeling is a family-owned business. We operate out of Marathon in the Middle Keys. Sombrero Lighthouse is our destination. It's quite a fantastic reef. The Florida Keys actually stretches 221 miles. People don't know the magnificent distance of it. The reef that we do go to on starfish snorkeling is a 30-acre coral reef.
Wow.
6 miles offshore, directly off of the north of the 7-mile bridge. It does take us 30 minutes to get out there, and can be exciting at times, passing dolphins and turtles and wonderful sea life there. So our 3-hour excursions on the Starfish take you to this protected National Marine Sanctuary that people really don't even know about. Sombrero Lighthouse technically is the 3rd largest barrier reef in the world.
Really? The 3rd largest?
The 3rd largest. I would probably equate it to one of the 7 wonders of the United States, very high up on that list.
Right. Yeah, why is it so popular? Why do you love it so much?
Sombrero Lighthouse is unique in the dive industry and the snorkel industry because of its depth. It is the most shallow reef in the Florida Keys. Sombrero Lighthouse is only 3 to 30 feet in depth. But people have a misconception. There is no standing. Sombrero Lighthouse is all coral formations.
Really?
Yes, it is a protected sanctuary. You can't touch anything, move anything. You can't fish there. You can't bring anything back to the vessel. Everything is very, very fragile.
Okay.
So our reef is very special in the fact that it's shallow. It's #1 rated in the Keys for snorkeling for that purpose. Technically, if the reef is only 25 to 30 feet deep, it's unnecessary to dive there, in all reality. Our reef is also a little more protected for that reason. When it's a little choppy out, some of the other outfits will not be able to get out to their destination because there is no protective barrier. Their reefs are so much deeper that the water actually remains choppy in the snorkel section or the diving section.
Okay.
We actually have the tendency to have nice rollers that come over to our section because of gradation of the ocean floor.
Okay, so very nice. So how many daily trips do you take out there?
Our standard trips during season, which is primarily spring break through Labor Day, we run 2 steady ones, 9 to 12 and 1 to 4.
Prices?
Very, very economical. $23.25 plus tax per person.
That's all?
That's all here included.
Wow. And how long will you be out there for?
You have a 30-minute boat ride. It's a 6-mile destination. You'll have 2 hours at the reef.
Okay.
And you just shouldn't miss it.
So is this very family oriented?
We have families and families with little children all the way up to the teenagers. I do recommend, a day if you have young children, 15 knots and less. We do have days when it is choppy. We can have a tendency to have a little extreme snorkeling sometimes. Some people on their very last day and just have got to see it, and I don't blame them. But it is a lot of fun when it is pristine. Our best months are June, July, and August out at the reef. And we have children of all ages. They bring infants out. We have all sorts of floats available, all the gear for all sizes. So it's very accommodating.
This could be a very fun day then with you guys.
Very exciting. We, when Starfish was first established and my children were born, I brought them with me out on the vessel. It was a very complicated time, but has taught me to learn what the small children do need when they are out there. So I would have to put myself in a little more of the family-friendly zone because of my firsthand experience with the children. We do have crayons and Barbie dolls and fun things to entertain them, you know, if they're really getting tired of being in the water. 3 hours is a long time for a child.
Right. Well, it sounds like you've got everything they need, though, to stay occupied the whole time. And everyone, you know, please check out Starfish Snorkeling. I mean, this footage, it's unbelievable. So I know that the trip has to be just as unbelievable as well.
Quite spectacular. The tropical fish, stingrays, turtles, there's a moray eel that lives there, all sorts of coral formations, gorgonians, lettuce, brain, finger coral, sea fans. I mean, it's just a multitude of things out there, quite breathtaking.
Yeah, you heard it. You have everything out there. Well, thank you so much for being with me this morning and for sharing all of this.
Thank you for having me, Miss Jenna.
That's going to do it for us today, everybody. Have a great rest of your day, and please join me tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. and again at 8 a.m. Take care.